Why, Stan.
I can see right through you. This is fantastic.
Welcome to Social Sciences versus Applied Social Sciences. I know you're here first, Stan, but he'll be right out in a minute. What is the difference between social sciences and applied social sciences? Which one's better than the other? Or does it really matter? I ask myself as I go to bed. Well, social sciences is the study of human behavior in its social and cultural aspects. It expands further into branches of psychology, economics, political science, anthropology, geology, and sociology. While applied social sciences is the application of the theories and knowledge of the inner workings of society, the world as a whole, and the core of humanity as well as its functions, like counseling. Now, you may wonder which is more important than the other, but they go hand in hand. The way knowledge is just a thought without application, and the way application is just a mindless action without knowledge. Therefore, they have a crucial relationship that is the springboard of the way your world and the rest of society operates. Got technical difficulty. Just kidding. Now, on to Stan.
And they dropped the ball, not me.
My favorite character in Suits, and perhaps the most underrated. You're all probably wondering if I've watched all of Suits, including the bad parts. But no, I don't. I'm not even a fan of Suits. Just Stan. I grew to admire him while my parents watched the whole series in intervals during lunch and dinner and sometimes breakfast. Anyway, Stan is a therapist, and compared to counseling, therapy is seen as a long-term form of treatment that covers a broader range of issues and examines more complex problems, while counseling is mostly seen as a short-term form of treatment. Counselors are often portrayed in movies to be working for school, and some take their job seriously and wholeheartedly. Take school guidance counselor Kathy from Candy Jar, while others, like Emma Pillsbury from Glee, possess a competency level one can find laughably annoying. Counseling is a tool entailing a powerful professional relationship that empowers people to gain clarity on certain topics in life. Now let's look at the movie Candy Jar. Here, the school's guidance counselor, Kathy, who plays a crucial short role in the film, accompanies the two main characters, Lona and Bennett, on their ride of youth, guiding them and clarifying their reasons for decisions like their college applications. The principles of counseling are like essential ingredients for your favorite comfort food. The basic principles of counseling mentioned are, according to authors McDaniel and Shaftel. 1. Principle of acceptance. Every human seeking counseling must be treated as an individual with unique needs. In short, no two people, in general, seek counsel for the same reason. This must be accepted by the counselor. 2. Principle of permissiveness. Here, the process of counseling must allow the environment to develop according to the individual's needs, developing optimism in the said individual. 3. Principle of respect. The act of respecting the feelings of the human seeking counsel is integral to the process of counseling. 4. Principle of thinking with the individual. The process of counseling emphasizes on thinking with the individual, not just listening to the thoughts of the individual or imposing your thoughts on the individual. It is communication. 5. Principle of learning. According to this principle, counseling as a process entails learning. It is learning, isn't it? Learning more about yourself, others, and solutions to problems around you and within you. 6. Principle of consistency with ideals of democracy. The principles of counseling and counseling itself are associated with ideals of democracy. These ideals simply emphasize on accepting the individual and granting him respect, which is considered a human right in the realms of the ideals of democracy. Why is there This is what counseling ought to do. Based on the ideals of democracy, it is to accept and respect an individual along with his or her unique needs, respecting the different needs and behaviors of various individuals seeking counsel. And of course, as counseling is a professional service, it is governed by ethical principles that aid the counselor and protect the counselee. Ethical principles of counseling. 1. Being trustworthy. The counselor must act in accordance with the client's trust in him and must carry out his obligation of confidentiality towards the things his client shares. 2. Autonomy. Emphasizing on the client's right to self-governing, meaning that the client must be willing to participate in the counseling process by his own volition. 3. Beneficence. Here the counselor must grant counsel and promotion of his client's well-being, working in the best interests of the client, like making use of available resources in the most responsible and caring manner. 4. Non-maleficence. Ensure that the client isn't harmed in any manner, financially, emotionally, etc., etc. The counselor should never indulge in any of such malpractices. 5. Justice. The counselor is obligated to provide the best services to his clients according to their different needs and reasons for counseling, highlighting fair and impartial treatment of all clients in the counselor's most competent manner. 6. Self-respect. The counselor must foster self-respect by imbibing sufficient and significant knowledge on the profession, as well as caring for the self. After all, you can't give what you don't have. Done right, this will grant the counselor confidence and enable him to indulge in his profession in the best possible manner. Guided by these principles, the counselor can fulfill his or her duty of helping the client manage problems effectively and gain clarity, as well as encouraging the client to make sufficient use of unused or rarely used opportunities that are present, improving his communication and coping skills, solidifying self-esteem, promoting behavioral change, and optimal mental health. Now, there are various types of counseling, but here are the simplified few. 1. Individual counseling. This helps one manage many personally prominent struggles in life, such as anger, depression, anxiety, marriage/relationship challenges, and the like. 2. Couples counseling.
Harvey won't go to couples counseling with me.
What?
Exactly.
No.
You're human, and so is your spouse. That being said, many couples slay the dragon of ups and downs through the aid of an outer counsel aside from themselves. This covers a range of concerns such as stagnation, financial issues, and the like. Couples counseling aims to help resolve conflicts and heal wounds, reestablishing realistic expectations and goals in the relationship. 3. Family counseling often occurs due to a sudden life change, such as the death of a family member, sibling conflict, or a major move that brings about stress and confusion affecting areas of family harmony, structure, as well as interfering with the roles and intercommunication. This form of counsel takes on a variety of forms, sometimes seeing the family all together for several sessions. 4. Group counseling. We've known this all too well. This is a form of counsel that lets the counselee know that he does not struggle alone. To be surrounded by peers going through the same or similar thing increases one's understanding of his struggle and those around him, yet opening him up to the variety of available solutions. Usually, each group has 8 participants and 1 or 2 group leaders whose discussions orbit around the common topic of hardship among them, such as recovery from abuse and trauma, anger management, one's self-esteem, and etc. And that's it for today. Bye!